Hello, population, and welcome to Off the Rack. I'm Sal.
I'm Ben.
And I'm Tiffany.
Today we're doing Secret Wars number 4.
Yep.
A lot of things happen in this book.
Yeah.
A lot of really surprising things took place.
Very surprising.
Yep. A lot of dramatic things took place.
Some say unbelievable.
Yeah.
Is everything okay?
No, everything's fine. It's okay. Just keep going.
Fair enough. Secret Wars number 4 is written, of course, by Jonathan Hickman with art by Asad Ribic. And I think Ribic's at the top of his game with this issue. It's just beautifully rendered, awesome fight scenes. This is a superhero epic in every sense of the word. And Jonathan Hickman really raises the stakes as far as what the future of the Marvel Universe is going to look like, based on his decisions.
Some might think he might have raised them too high.
Yeah, maybe a little bit. Some people might be a little bit more critical, but let's talk a little bit about what happens in Secret Wars number 4. Of course, if you're not familiar with the book, you should read it and then watch this episode because it's laden with spoilers. So just make this a favorite episode or a watch later, and then check us out later. And of course, afterwards, you can check out our Secret Wars TLDR show, where we talk about the tie-ins that are informed by what happens in this book.
But who even cares anymore, you know? Like, who even cares about Secret Wars or Battle Worlds? Like, what's the point? What's the point?
Well, I think because we're about halfway through Secret Wars, the mini-series, leading up to the all-new, all-different Marvel, we're going to get a lot of interesting upsets and surprises, twists and turns, if you will.
So people might still be on board for this.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, I'm definitely going to be...
I'm not! I don't care!
All right, so let's talk about a couple of the major happenings of this title. I think the biggest surprise for Secret Wars number 4, for me at least, was the revelation that there are no other Reed Richards in Battle World.
That's what the biggest thing is.
The fact that Doom has actually been searching the multiverse to find any essence or remnant of his long-lost enemy, and
snuffing it out.
Sheriff Strange gathers his friends together, and they go and they confront Dr. Doom.
Now, the most amazing part of this book for me was the fact that Doom is actually aware of the fact that now beings have come off of these life rafts, and is face-to-face with Richards.
Yes, and we get a classic Doom moment where Doom just sees him and says, "Richards!" Which is just made my fanboy Marvel heart.
But at the same time, he didn't raise his
No,
fist. It was commanding. It was
Richards.
Like, I have you
yes.
now.
I thought it was more like Richards. I thought I'd never have to say your name again. I love that. There's also another moment in this book that was a colossal surprise. And it was when Thanos threatens Doom.
That's it.
And it was so cool, because there are moments when Thanos and Doom are in the same room, but you never really see those two titans go toe-to-toe, and you know that's coming.
Titans.
Yeah, you see that.
I was absolutely amazed when Scott Summers and the Phoenix Force combined took on Doom.
Oh my god.
And then actually started winning for a bit, in my opinion.
But, and of course, spoilers, that's a huge upset. Scott Summers of the 616 universe dies. Kills him and the Phoenix, I guess.
I assume, but Doom just owns him.
Yeah.
Who even cares?
Well, we've actually been doing a lot of talking.Maybe you should share some of your thoughts about what's happening.
I don't even know. Like, what?
Well, let's go from that moment, because that's a key. That's obviously the fulcrum upon which the whole narrative crux of this issue rests. It's the confrontation of the 616 versus God King Doom.
Well, not even that. I think it's the fact that Doom was going to wipe everyone out.
Yeah.
And Sheriff Strange, whisked them away.
Yeah,
He's
pushes them into corners of the universe. Just an amazing act of heroism by Strange. And then Strange actually goes head-to-head with his once-and-future friend/enemy. Frenemy, if you will.
He's even more in defiance of Doom right now than they were in the Garden, when they were talking back and forth I rejected this power. Yeah. Remember who you are, Doom. Remember that you're still a man.
And in fact, if you go back and check out our issue 3, I said that I thought that Strange was very dissatisfied with what he had to do, and that he was, in fact, very... when push came to shove, he would take on Dr. Doom.
Yeah. And he did. What happened after that?
Yeah, I don't really remember. What took place after that?
Really? You remembered Scott dying, and you thought that that Reed Richards was so great. Oh, good.
Oh, he's really important in
here.
this book.
Yeah, he's so great with his beard and the other one with the stupid hat on. But nobody cares about the fact that Sheriff Strange gave his life to save everything. But all everybody's gonna care about is Reed Richards. Because he's a jackass.
Well, that's the whole... I think
No!
Hickman is killing 616 characters left and right. This is the Doctor Strange from Doctor Strange #1 by Lee and Ditko, all the way through 65, 70 years of Doctor Strange snuffed out in a one-page splash.
But was he?
Right?
I mean, he's
Yes.
the master of mysticism.
Yeah, it could have been.
He's the Sorcerer Supreme.
Right? And, like, he hid a whole island from Doctor Doom. Maybe it was all a smoke and mirrors.
I think I'm not sure smoke and mirrors, but I would not be surprised if he had a way to come back from this.
Yeah. I think that either it was a diversionary tactic, it was maybe a decoy, or...
So I'm kind of not even mourning.
Yeah, I don't even really care. Especially since it's an all-new, all-different Marvel. There's a Doctor Strange #1 coming out.
I don't care.
Okay, I can't pull this charade off anymore.
No, it's really...
when that page revealed, I literally went, I dropped the book and went,
yeah.
and threw my hands up in my mouth.
Nice. When I saw that, I went, uh-oh. And apparently so did a lot of our commenters. They were all like, oh no, don't tell Tiffany about what happens in #4.
Just hide Zero Wars #4 from me.
Yeah. But we had to read it, and I was very
you know
excited.
What? You know what? No, we didn't have to read it. We didn't have to read it. We could have just not read it.
Well,
okay?
we did, and...
Well, we read Convergence 1 through 8.
I thought that this book was amazing. And it hated the fact that all the way through to the end, I was like, this is spectacular. And when I saw that page, because I was building to that point, and I was like, I'm about to watch the greatest Marvel character. Someone I love. Be destroyed. And it was unbelievable. Like, the art for that page was spectacular. And I turned the page thinking there was going to be more.
Yeah.
And not like because I wanted more, because I was like, that can't be it.
Yeah, they can't.
Like, he
end
can't
it
just
here.
be gone. And he was.
Yeah.
And I closed the book. And I gave it back to Sal. And I told him it was garbage.
Yep. That's what happened.
My gut reaction was, this is garbage.
Yeah.
It's not garbage.
No, it's amazing.
But it's garbage. Okay? You could have killed anybody else! But
And
no!
they will.
But no! You had to take my favorite character and turn him into this fucking awesome guy and call him Sheriff Strange and give him all his power and have him be awesome and honorable and respectful, and then you kill him.
At the end of the day, the art's great, the story is cool, and the book is just there's no slowing it down.
I will say, for most of this book, I wasn't as ramped up. Like, the other stories always had something, like, really suspenseful, really going on.
Yeah.
And it wasn't until Doom showed up on the battlefield where
Yes.
this issue got really intense for me.
Mm-hmm.
Really?
Yeah.
From page 1, I was like, something is about to happen.
Yeah. You could feel it. It had a very Game of Thrones kind of vibe.
I don't know. It was something about the Cabal fighting.
You don't love him.
Well, something about the Cabal fighting the Thors didn't really seem.
No,
like,
well,
I knew the Cabal was going to come through.
Not only that, but like I also don't care about the Thors, and I'm not worried about them. So like the Cabal fighting drones really is like, oh well, whatever. You know, like I know how powerful they are. I know how powerful one of them is.
Yeah,
and you have a bunch of them. So yes, they're going to start winning. Like
it's inevitable.
Yeah, exactly. That was cool. So would you recommend this book?
No.
I know I would. So we'll see you guys next time in another episode of Off the Rack. Be sure to pick it up if you haven't already, and of course, if you're not quite on board, you know, I don't know why not, but watch our show Secret Wars TLDR to see the tie-in stuff, because it's a lot of fun.
And if you're not on board for it and you're not reading the story, that's fine. Tune into us. We'll wrap it up for you. And you can see if it was worth you picking up.
That's right. And of course, we have other episodes of Off the Rack that feature other titles that have nothing to do with Secret Wars, so you'll get your fix that way.
Yeah.
Anyway, we'll see you guys next time. I'm Sal.
I'm Ben. And she's Morning.
It's true. See you later.